Morning. Well, Detroit Public Schools is currently doing a security assessment of all of their buildings, including seeing if there are enough metal detectors and if all those metal detectors are working. They're also putting students, staff, and teachers through more code red drills, which is known as their active shooter training. The Detroit Public School Board addressing the 16-plus social media threats it has received in their district since the Oxford shooting. All of the alleged suspects who made the threats have been identified and arrested. Detroit Public School Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Vitti says they took steps to make sure the Detroit Public School community was notified.
All these social media threats have been communicated to the faculty, staff, and families. And when the individual who made the social media threat was identified, we also communicated that.
Security and active shooter plans known as Code Red drills are currently underway, and the district says those current Code Red drills are done 3 times per year. There will be an increased active shooter training and retraining in active shooter preparedness. Superintendent Dr. Vitti also said the rumor to, quote, defund the police after it had allegedly offered to buy out 13 campus officers were untrue. But if they were to have resigned or retired, they were going to replace the position with a security guard. Right now, there are 28 armed officers that patrol and are not stationed at schools, and there are 13 officers with special training at different schools. School board member Sherry Gay Dignago says phasing out armed officers is happening at the wrong time following the Oxford shooting.
The security officers don't have handcuffs, mace, or a weapon. We don't have enough of actual police officers. So who's going to be at the schools that you mentioned?
Superintendent Vitti held his ground, saying armed officers shouldn't be permanently based inside a school, but roam around the district to different schools instead.
I think we need police officers hired and led by DPSCD, but I don't believe that we should have individuals permanently placed at a school.
Now, I do want to correct myself. I said Vitti, it's Dr. Superintendent Vitti. Now, they will be having further discussions on school resource officers at Detroit Public Schools. Reporting in downtown Detroit this morning, I'm Peter Maxwell, 7 Action News.